Hey guys, what is going on? It is Thompson, or Randomania11, back for episode 23 of our Pokemon X Wonderlocke. This is going to be our third, well, hopefully if we don't completely destroy ourselves here, this is going to be our third last episode in the Wonderlocke series before we go ahead and get right into the ORAS when it comes out on Friday. Less than 48 hours until it is available, and I will be here bringing you guys it as I play through. But before then, like I said, we are here for episode 23 of our Pokemon X Wonderlocke. And in today's episode, we are going to be taking on the first two members of the Kalos Region Elite 4. Now, if you guys didn't see, we did do a bit of training and stuff, just trying to get to the Elite 4, going through Victory Road and everything. And unfortunately, we did end up losing one of our team members. We lost our Spirit Tomb, unfortunately, to a critical hit Woodhammer from a Trevenant, which I was really annoyed with. But, like I said in the previous episode, we did end up training our Crocodile up a bit, and I just did a bit of speed grinding with it just to get it up to level on par with our party. So if we go ahead and have a look at everyone, we are all sitting around level 60 to 62-ish. First up, we've got Raichu in our party, rocking Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice, Grass Knot, and Focus Blast. I ended up chucking Focus Blast on it just so that it can deal a bit better with Steel types and everything, and for a bit better coverage. So I've got Raichu there sitting at level 60. Going to be really handy in the Elite Four, especially taking on, what's the water guy's name? Cybold, I think it is. Going to be really useful there. But there we go, we have Raichu. Then we have Nidoqueen, sort of our weakest, but also one of our strongest members in our party, just depending on the gender of the Pokemon that we are up against. Rivalry, either boosting by, 30% or something, I always forget, but then weakening if it's the opposite gender, so can be really strong, but can be really weak at the same time. So Nidoqueen is there with Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, and Venoshock. I think I have access to Sludge Bomb somewhere. The route before Snowbell City, I think I can get Sludge Bomb. But I don't think we'll really be needing that many Poison-type moves in this gym, so we're just rocking Nidoqueen with that moveset at the moment. We do also have Ice Beam that we can, of course, chuck on it from the 8th gym, and Focus Blast if we need it, but I don't think we will. Then we have Gardevoir sitting here at level 60. Pretty solid at the moment. Definitely going to be useful against the champion with her, because she's got a Hawlucha and she's got Tyrantrum and Goodra, so going to be useful against them with the Psychic and Fairy type attacks. So rocking Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, and Calm Mind. Currently still got Calm Mind on it, just because if we get the opportunity, we could set up against something potentially for a sweep, but I don't know yet. We do have Focus Blast that we could chuck on it, or Psyshock in place of Psychic to hit on the physical side if we needed to, but I don't know. Gardevoir is pretty solid member in my opinion, with the Mind Plate. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, I've got items on all of our Pokemon still, needing Power Boost on any significant moves. Then we have Blastoise at level 61 here. We ended up chucking Ice Beam on it from the last gym, still rocking the Blastoise Knight, I don't know, for the Mega Evolution with Water Pulse. We did get the option to learn Hydro Pump, and yes, it is more powerful, but it's got lower accuracy and lower PP, so just for reliability and everything, we've got Water Pulse on Blastoise at the moment, along with Ice Beam, Flash Cannon for a bit of coverage, even though it's not exactly the best, and Rapid Spin, because I couldn't really think of any other good moves to chuck on Blastoise, and I think the Steel type guy, his Klefki has spikes or something, so if ever we want to get rid of that, we can. And then our last member, who we, like I said, we speed leveled up for this, we got Crocodile taking over as our physical Dark type from Spirit Tomb, unfortunately, with the Crunch, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Bulldoze. Ended up letting Earthquake by level up, so we've just got Bulldoze there because it was one of the earlier teams that we had on it. With Moxie, going to be really good against the Steel-type Gym Leader, of course, and potentially Steel-type Gym Leader, Steel-type Elite Four, and the Fire-type, of course, Malva or whatever her name is. So I've got that. But in today's episode, like I said, guys, we are going to be taking on the first two members of the Elite Four. So if we go ahead and head on up to the Kalos League, let's see how we go. I did purchase a couple of extra items and stuff before we started this, so we are fully stocked up. We'll go ahead and have a look. Fully stocked up on our Hyper Potions, 23 Hyper Potions. 1 Max Potion. I wasn't really planning on using Max Potions, just because not many of our Pokemon have more than 200 HP. 10 full restores, hopefully won't need more than that. And then we have a couple of full heals. I had to sell a couple of items, just to be safe. Like some of our Max Revives and a couple of our Mushrooms, I think, from the restaurants. That's what I was looking for. But anyway, we are about to step into the room to take on the Elite Four. There's no going back now. We are up to the final stage in this challenge. And who's this? We have... Oh, okay. We are introduced to Malva here. You're the illustrious Randomania 11, are you? Welcome at last to the Pokemon League. I am one of the Elite Four. People know me as a Fire-type Pokemon user, Malva. Here in the Pokemon League, you'll encounter the four of us, the Elite Four, and our champion. If you hope to meet the champion and challenge her here, you must first defeat the four of us. Do your best, because if you can't impress us with your real strength, you'll never get to battle her. But it should be a walk in the park for you, right? The hero who destroyed Big Bad Team Flare. Of course, Malva being a secret member of Team Flare. So, what should we do for our order here? Of course, got Cybold there with the water. We've got Drasna, is it there, with Dragon. Then, I always forget his name. That is Steel-type guy, Wilkstrom. There we go. I've got it open up on my other screen here, just so that we know what we're up against. And then Malva here in the Fire-type room. So I think we'll just go ahead and take on the first two rooms here. So these two top ones here. What's our team order looking like? We've got Raichu, Nidoqueen, Blastoise, and Crocodile. I think we'll go ahead and take on the Steel-type guy first. He leads off with a Klefki. So I think we'll just lead off with our Raichu for the moment. Because I don't really want to be leading off with Crocodile, because of course Dazzling Gleam is super effective against us. But here we go, we're taking on our first Elite Four member. Hopefully everything goes alright for us here, and that we don't need to cut this series short because we are completely wiped out. That would be quite tragic. But nice and cool intro animation here, with those massive swords. Got Wilkstrom here, going to come marching down to attack us, well, to battle us, in his knight armor. Here we go. I never got this star thing on his head. It's like, what the fuck, are you like a Sharpedo or something? Well met, young challenger. Verily am I the Elite Four's famed blade of hardened steel, Wilkstrom. With my magnificent Pokemon at my side, I will reveal the scope of trainer achievement. Let us both give our word that our contest shall be fair and honorable. Ready? On guard! So here we are, taking on our first Elite Four member. Hopefully this is going to go okay. I mean, we are slightly underleveled. All of these guys have their ace at level 65, but because it's 4 at level 65, I thought we might be able to level up in time for, like, obviously the champion. So he is going to be leading off with his Klefki. We have our Raichu up first. Like I said, just take whatever moves it wants to go for. We'll go ahead and hit it up first turn with a Thunderbolt. Should do pretty decent damage, because we do have good special attack and, what's it called? Special attack, and it's boosted by Zap Plate and Stab and all that. So it looks like it should be a 2-hit KO here. Dazzling Gleam doing some decent damage back to us as well, but it doesn't really matter, because we are able to take it out with the second Thunderbolt. So Raichu getting a bit of experience there. Now Wilkstrom wants to send in Probopass. Will we switch out our Pokemon? Yes, we will. Crocodile should be... I think we should just be able to solo pretty much the rest of it with Crocodile here Because Earthquake will be 4 times super effective against this. Although we may need to switch out for Sizzle after this. So here we go. We go for the Earthquake, and it's got Sturdy. I really hate Pokemon with Sturdy. I mean, after we lost Mamoswine to the 5th gym with the bloody Sturdy Magneton, not really all that keen on it. We'll go ahead and go for the Bulldoze, because it should bring it down to a point where he won't go for the full restore or something. Maybe he still will. But we are lowering its speed, so not that big of a deal. We'll go for another Bulldoze as he goes for another full restore. So just wasting his items here, I guess. Which isn't a bad thing, but it'd be handy if we can. Please knock him out. There we go. Not using another full restore, thank you very much, Wilkstrom. And we are easily able to take Probopass out there, taking a bit of damage from the Flash Cannon, but it's not really that big of a deal. We got Moxie Boost, so, up to level 63. I don't know, we might go ahead and switch out here. Oh no, he wants to send in Aegislash. We should be able to take Aegislash on pretty comfortably. Earthquake doesn't lower our attack with King's Shield, and we are at +1 stab, super effective against this, easily taking it out. Was that a critical hit? I forget. I think it just said super effective. But anyway, Crocodile up to +2 with the Moxie. Do we feel comfortable taking on Sizzle at +2? I think so. I doubt that a Sizzle will be able to eat up a +2 stab Earthquake from a Crocodile. So here we go, going for the Earthquake. If it lives, going to be in very bad shape, but it can't. So, Moxie really coming in handy there. Getting a nice bit of experience. Glorious! The trust that you share with your honorable Pokemon surpasses even mine. Getting a nice $13,000 there from the Elite Four. What now? What sweet, glorious pain and joy now rock my mighty heart. My will, which even Shakespeare's, trembles at so fine a battle as this. I am undone. Good sir, you are indeed our equal, and worthy to enter this lofty hall. Easy, child, you need not explain. It is no mystery to me why you came to me first. Nature herself has framed man as such a creature that any would choose to face their strongest enemy before all others. Now, to the elevator with you. It burns with a desire to hasten you on your way. Very old-style language there from Wilkstrom. But we will go ahead and take on our second Elite Four member now. We'll go ahead and head on over to Malva, the Fire-type Pokemon user. So I think we should be alright. Leading off with Nidoqueen, just because she will be using all female Pokemon, because they tend to use Pokemon of their gender. Which means that we will get the Rivalry boost. We have Earth Power, which of course is super effective, and Stab, and the Rivalry boost, like I just said. So, if we should be able to go okay with Nidoqueen. If not, then of course we have Blastoise, who should be able to eat up any of her hits. And we'll go ahead and enter Malva's room here. This is a seriously cool room, I must say, as well. I mean, seriously, fucking massive flamethrower things, like, whoa. Getting all hot in here, guys. So here we go. Up here, we'll talk to Malva. We have, of course, our second Elite Four member. Welcome, challenger, to my blazing chamber. I am Malva, and I shall be your opponent today. Well, that was short and sweet. Thank you very much. So we are going to go ahead and take on Malva, our second Elite Four member. You are challenged by Elite Four Malva. Elite Four Malva sent out Pyroar. Should be decent against this. Like I said, it is a female Rivalry boost. And Earth Power is super effective against all of her Pokemon, except for Talonflame. But for that, we have Thunderbolt anyway. So I'll go ahead and go for the Earth Power. It's going for the Hyper Voice, which is neutral against us and does a shit ton of damage, I must say. Good thing that we can one-shot that. What's she going to go out to next? Because we definitely will need to heal up our Pokemon before we take on any of her other Pokemon. She's going to send in Torkoal. We should be alright against that. I think we can outspeed it. And because we can outspeed it, I'll go straight ahead for the Earth Power, not wanting to risk anything from it. And Earth Power easily one-shotting the Torkoal. So, we're making pretty good work of Malva's Pokemon at the moment, considering we are so underleveled against... Well, not extremely underleveled, but we are lower leveled than her Pokemon. So Nidoqueen gaining a bit of experience there, and HP with the Black Sludge. Going to send in Talonflame now. We'll go ahead and switch out into Raichu, because Raichu, of course, resists the flying type attacks, and it should... I don't know. Will we outspeed it? I don't want to risk it now. Switching in was a bad idea. We're going to go out into Blastoise just to be safe, because I forgot to heal up Raichu after the last battle. And if it outspeeds it, it will probably KO us with a Flare Blitz. There we go, going for the Flare Blitz. And we don't want to lose our Raichu before taking on Cybold with his Water-type Pokemon. So, Talonflame taking a bit of recoil there. We'll go ahead and Mega Evolve up, get the Mega Launcher ability, and hit this thing up with a Water Pulse. Should easily be able to one-shot this thing. And Brave Bird will probably do about half to us, but we should be able to eat that up, because Blastoise is a massive defensive wall, and that did a shit ton more than what I was expecting. Holy crap. So hitting Talonflame with that Water Pulse, easily knocking it out. And we got another level on our Blastoise, so no problem there. Raichu gained a bit of experience as well. Now she's going to switch back into Chandelure. Crocodile can probably take it on, Blastoise can probably take it on, and Nidoqueen. We'll go out into Nidoqueen just to get a bit more experience on our Nidoqueen. And then that should be a pretty easy Elite Four battle for us. So taking these two, so I'll go ahead and heal up. Hyper Potion on the Nidoqueen. Let's see. What's it going to go for? Because we do have decentish special defense. Going for a Flamethrower. Can we eat that up? No, we can't. That's easily a 2-hit KO. And I don't want to risk a crit or anything here. We can't really switch into anything else because I doubt they'd be able to take those hits all that well. Going for another Flamethrower. God, that thing is strong. Seriously. I mean, I don't want to use all of our, all of our Super Potions here, but... Okay, it's going for Shadow Ball. That should do about the same amount of damage. Okay, a bit over half, up to 100 HP after the Black Sludge. What? Do we take the risk? I think we need to take the risk. It's going for the Flamethrower. Can we eat this up? That was doing shit. Well, we just lost our Nidoqueen to a fucking Flamethrower. Went for Shadow Ball before. Why didn't it go for it again? I don't know. Why you do this to me? But anyway, we are in with our Crocodile. We should just be easily able to one-shot it with Crunch here. Of course, getting super effective. So, Nidoqueen goes down to only our second Elite Four member. That was quite unexpected, to be honest. And Crocodile up to level 64. So, Crocodile putting in work. Probably should have picked it up before this. Before the Elite Four. I mean, if it's putting in this much work so far. Probably would have been a worthy member earlier. Fantastic! Utterly fantastic! I report to all the world the news of you and your Pokemon dominating the Pokemon League. I am a Holocaster star, after all. Hey, I'm such a busy woman. Beat the last two members of the Elite Four, and you can face the champion. So, we lost our Nidoqueen, unfortunately, here. We're going to need to go and Hyper Potion up our remaining members, I would think. Because, seriously, that Chandelure put in a lot of work against our team there. I mean, taking out Nidoqueen, thought that we could have taken it on, but apparently not. Crocodile, there we go. So I've got our remaining team members all up and restored. I am disappointed that we lost our first team member that easily, but I guess that's the way things go. We've taken on at least half of the Elite Four so far, which I guess is something. And I think we're going to call it quits for this episode, guys. I will be uploading the next 2 Elite Four challenges, obviously taking on Drasna and Cybold, and then if we can make it to the champion, I will be uploading that tomorrow as a bit of a finale thing before Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire come out. So if you did enjoy seeing today's episode, taking on, obviously, Wookstrom and Malva, losing Nidoqueen, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep updated with more videos. I'm Thompson, and I'll see you all when we take on the next 2 Elite Four members. Thank you, and goodbye.